Hey guys, it's Stephanie, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like these story time videos are becoming like such a trend on YouTube that I'm like, you know what, this is one trend that I just have to hop on. I am not the best storyteller, but I got some really messed up stories, so I'm like, hey, why not tell one? I'm just going to jump right in and let's get it poppin'. Woo! Alright, so this story time is going to be the story of how my nephews almost drowned. So this event of my life happened a couple years back. So I stayed at my sister, am I allowed to say her name on this? I don't know, I'm just gonna call her sister 1 and sister 2, okay? So I stayed at sister 1's house for a while, and then she's like, hey, let's go visit sister 2. So I'm like, alright, cool, I'm excited, let's go. So we decided to go over to sister 2's house, and we met up. We're like, hey, what's up? And she's like, hey, not much. And she's like, hey, want to get in the pool? And I'm like, hey, no, I can't because girl stuff. And then she's like, dude, that sucks. And I'm like, girl, I know. My nephews and niece at the time were tripping balls, and they were like, no, like, we need to go to the pool. Point is, they were just like bratty little kids begging to go to the pool, and us being the freaking amazing aunts and mother that we are, I'm not the mother. I was just the amazing aunt that I was just talking about. Anyways, so we decided to go to the pool, right? And we're walking. We're having a good time, okay? We went to the little baby pool, and this pool only goes up to 6 feet. Now, you need to understand that my family is pretty dang short. At the time, I was like 4'10". Sister 1 is probably around like 5'3", and sister 2 is probably around 5'4". So yeah, we are very much below the 6-foot limit. That's just a very important detail to know. We were having such a good time. I mean, even though I couldn't go into the pool, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna chill. I'ma still try to have fun, y'all. You know, like throw water at the kids and stuff. So I guess that sister 2 saw how freaking sad and lonely and depressed I was. And she's like, okay girl, I'm going to introduce you to a completely different world. She's like, I'm gonna introduce you to tampons. And I'm like, oh, okay. We leave sister 1 with all of the children. At the time we had 5 children. 2 of them were toddlers. They were floating around in their little bed floaty thingies, you know how like little babies have that. The other 3 were just chilling in the pool, having fun, playing. So we're like, we'll be good. We'll be back in like a good 5 to 10 minutes, because it was my first time. We're in the bathroom, and we're doing our things, and then all of a sudden my nephew comes in, and they're like, you guys have to come to the pool, like run. And we're like, what's going on? Like, calm yourselves, okay? I know you love us, but we ain't gonna be that long. So like, wait. While we're making them wait, I start to listen to what these kids are saying. They were on the verge of tears, y'all, and they're like, no, Steffi, they're drowning, and I'm like, oh, hell, I was like, who's drowning? Take me to this place right now. But I had to like clean myself up because y'all, you know what was going on down there. Sister 2 and sister 2 and I are freaking booking it to the pool. First thing I see when I come out of the freaking bathroom is my sister 1 going like freaking this in the pool, like that's gonna freaking do something. And all of a sudden I hear crying, and I'm like, yo, who's crying? You know, like I look over, the 2 toddlers are in the pool drowning. This woman that stands only to be 5'3" took 2 baby toddlers into the 6-foot zone area. She did not know how to swim, and the only thing holding these 2 toddlers up was their freaking floaty bed thingies. My heart, it stopped when I saw them in the pool. Like you look over and you just see their freaking like their flailing arms, and my sister like tripping. We run to the area that she's freaking drowning in. Okay, I shouldn't be laughing, this is bad. All I hear is screaming, like screaming everywhere. My nephews are over there, are starting to cry, while the 2 are sitting in there drowning. My sister's like, help, 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 like, pick them up, pick them up. We were in complete shock. I was about to literally jump in there. Keep in mind, I did not know how to swim at the time, so I was about to jump in there, cause myself to drown too, like. But there were 2 of them drowning, right? I didn't know which one to pull out. Sister number 2 legit reaches in with her hand and pulls her child, grabs their leg, and just like throws him into her arms, and she's like, oh my God, are you okay? Meanwhile, while she's freaking here tripping about her child, the other one is drowning in there also. So I'm sitting here like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You know, like those kind of moments where you just kind of panic. That was me. Like I froze, and I'm like, anyone gonna save that child, yo? Cause like I am going to die. Sister 2, after she's done doing this, she looks over and she's like, oh God, that one's drowning too. So she picks him up by the leg, and she's sitting there holding the 2 babies, okay? And finally that chaos is over, and I felt like a sudden relief, and like it was dead silent until there was a woman sitting around us. Okay, and this was not a big pool. It wasn't on the complete opposite side. Nah. It was literally like I could take 10 steps around the pool and be at the other side. So this woman gets up from her chair, walks away like nothing happened. I swear, that woman must have been racist AF, because she heard my sister calling for help. This woman did not even look at my sister, okay? These 2 children could have drowned and she would have been a witness. You might be saying, girl, maybe she had her earbuds in. When she saw us running, wouldn't that just make you a slight bit suspicioso about, like, you know, why they running? And hey, if you're watching this, remember the 2 toddlers that like, you know, you didn't pay attention to? Yeah, I just have one question for you. What were you thinking? And we learned a very good lesson that day. Never leave 2 toddlers alone with a 5'3" woman who can't swim in a pool. So it was an eventful day, okay? I entered the world of tampons that day. I almost witnessed my nephews die, and I discovered the true meaning of racism. I hope that you guys enjoyed the story time. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you guys want to see more videos from more, then make sure to do that by hitting the subscribe button down below. I guess that's it for today, and I will see you guys next time. See you again. One of a kind. Bye.